Greetings, YouTube. As you probably know by now, our current fascist administration is separating the children from those who are trying to enter the United States. Now, I know what you're going to say. Well, some of them are undocumented immigrants, and you are correct. They are. But they're still taking their children away and putting them places the parents don't know where they are. And the children are being deeply traumatized by this. But worse is that some of these people are asylum seekers. They've come to the United States seeking political asylum, and the government is still separating them. So they're trying to get into the country legally. And as a deterrent, as a morally bankrupt, unethical deterrent, the United States government is taking their children away so that everyone who wants to come to the United States knows if you show up with your children, we will take your kids away. And remember that whole give me your tired and hungry thing? Yeah, I guess apparently that's bullshit. Also remember to take care of children, which was extolled by the conservatives of the GOP all the time. Is that whole message of Jesus? Also apparently bullshit. But the worst thing of this, at least as far as I'm concerned, is that the reason these people are coming to the United States, all these immigrants, undocumented asylum seekers and what have you, is because their countries are rife with corruption and violence. And I know all the conservatives and all the red caps are going, see, they're horrible, they're trying to import their evilness to us. Do you know why there's corruption and violence in those Central and South American countries? Because of us, the United States of America. We have directly been screwing with their governments for decades. Look up the original meaning of the phrase banana republic before it was tastelessly co-opted by a store. But also because the United States is the largest market for their drugs. If there was no market for drugs in the United States, drug cartels wouldn't exist. And they wouldn't be trying to import drugs to the United States. But they are. And it is literally a cutthroat business. And they're willing to cut anyone's throat that's in their way. If they can't bribe you, they can't intimidate you, they will just torture and kill you. And these immigrants coming to our borders are trying to escape the violence and corruption that we have created. Both directly by destabilizing their nations. Remember, Ronald Reagan trained terrorists on U.S. soil and then sent them back to their homelands to murder and rape nuns and innocent people. Just because they wanted to. Remember that whole Iran-Contra controversy? The guy embroiled in that is currently in charge of the NRA. We are living in a twisted, warped world written by Lovecraft and Nietzsche and Kafka. Those people are showing up. Those immigrants are showing up at our borders because of us. We have done this. We have created the mess in Central and South America. And we are not taking these people in, and we should. Because they're showing up here because their countries have been turned into shitholes by the United States of America.